eFamily, welcome back to another video. Before we get started with today's reaction, make sure you guys hit that like button, that subscribe button, and make sure you guys follow us on Instagram as well. If you guys have social media, eFamily, it's the same name. All of the love and support is truly appreciated, and hearts to all of you guys that are currently messing with us, man. You guys are in the comment section so heavy. I'm trying so hard to keep up with everybody, but please understand, I have a 9 to 5, so it's a little hard for me to be, replying to every single comment, but I am trying my absolute best. So please forgive me. You know what I'm saying? But thank you guys nonetheless so much for all the love and support. If you guys have any kind of requests or anything that you guys want me to check out, you guys could hit me up in the DMs on eFamilymedia on Instagram. Just so you guys know, that's where usually a lot of artists will hit us up for us to react to their music or anything like that. So if you guys are interested into just hitting me up directly just to add it to the list, let me know on the DMs on Instagram, because it's a little bit easier for me. But whatever you guys want to do, we're here for it. Alright, so this one is very interesting to me. And as soon as I saw the title, I was like, next video is right here. And the title of this by Boracity magazine is called Ranking Every BTS Collaboration. So the reason I chose this was because obviously I want to know who they've collabed with from the US side, but I also, what other artists they've been involved with. So I'm very excited about this one. This is probably going to be one of the more interesting, in my opinion, because of the music that I want to get into,
BTS has released collaborations with many artists over the years, so I thought it would be fun to rank every single collaboration they released. The problem is that there are so many. Just for RM, I counted 22. I also counted 14 for Suga, and the other members also have collaborations, so I decided to have a separate video for solo collaborations. So in this video, I will rank the songs where the whole group, or at least 2 members of the group, were part of the collaboration, so the song credits go to BTS as a group. Of course, every person has their own criteria on what makes a collaboration better than the other, but I'm mainly going to focus on the compatibility between the 2 artists. My main question is, does this song feel like a natural duet? I'm also considering the interactions they've had, my opinion on the actual song, what ARMYs think, and what the general public thinks, because some of these collaborations made some non-fans become fans. But at the end of the day, I'm going to prioritize what I think about the song as a collaboration. So there may be some of their best songs at the bottom.
This song is a banger.
Because even though they are good songs, they are not the best collaborations. And I won't talk about the artist's personal life or controversies. I'm mainly going
I don't know. What do you guys feel about that? See, I'm very good with separating controversies with the actual music. A lot of people don't like to separate the two, and it's understandable. I understand. I'm not fighting with you. I promise you I'm not. But to me it's like, but the song is fire though, like what? Okay, but anyway, sorry.
And I won't talk about the artist's personal life or controversies. I'm mainly going to focus on the songs and if the collaborations feel natural. And remember that this is what I think, and I might even change my own opinion in the future, because believe me, this was probably the hardest ranking I have ever done. I rearranged this list so many times, so let me know what your ranking is. Everyone knew this was coming. I really don't know how Sia and BTS got to work together. For what we know, they've never met or even talked about the other. But at first glance, it was a good idea. Both Sia and BTS have incredible voices, but that doesn't mean that they work together in this song. BTS said that when they were recording their own version of the song, the first person that came to mind was Sia, and I don't see that at all.
를 딱 들었을 때 좀 개인적으로 생각나는 가수가 시아였었어요.
She fits well on the Hey Na 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 parts, and that's it. She doesn't add anything interesting to the song. Instead, she takes away from the song. If the original is a 10, this version is a 6.
What?
Also, this song is about recognizing and facing your shadows, fighting against diversity, and Sia changes the lyrics, bring it to I'm alright. And with the rest of the lyrics, the message remains the same, but I'm alright is just not as intense or powerful as Bring It, especially when this phrase is part of the chorus. A lot of times what helps a collaboration be liked is the interactions between the artists, and that is one thing this collaboration lacks. Unlike some of the other artists BTS has collaborated with, Sia was never mentioned by BTS as an artist they admire or listen to, and I don't think Sia has mentioned them either, so we didn't get any interactions between these two artists. I don't think most ARMY's dislike for the song has anything to do with Sia as a singer. Many agree that Sia has a great voice, but it didn't fit with this song. And working on a remix with a Western artist was a very common thing for BTS, because it was basically the easiest way to not be rejected by radio. But this collaboration didn't help attract the general public's attention, and every time an ARMY thinks of On, the last thing we think of is Sia. This single is part of a big hit Christmas project from 2013.
They did a Christmas song? That is cool.
Im Jong-hee is a soloist who was signed to Big Hit from 2012 to 2014. Joo-hee is a soloist who was signed to Big Hit from 2007 to 2014 and is also part of the trio 8 with someone you may recognize, Lee-hyun from Big Hit. And Jo Kwon was in the boy group 2AM, co-managed by JYP and Big Hit from 2008 to 2014. You also may recognize him from his collaboration with J-Hope Animal. So this is a special project with different artists signed to Big Hit in 2013. When it comes to the single and music video, it definitely feels like a cohesive song, and it is actually a very nice collaboration. Everyone stands out and RM and Jungkook feel present in the song. However, compared to BTS's interactions with other artists, I wouldn't say that these are very memorable. When they released this project, they also share a behind-the-scenes video and an a cappella version of Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And maybe it's the age difference, but they don't feel like the group of friends the music video makes us believe.
You better watch out. You better not cry.
I'm not saying they seem like they hate each other at all, but RM and Jungkook feel a tiny bit separated from the others. But it's fine, they all seem very professional and respectful to each other. This song is a composition by RM and the Korean-American singer and songwriter Esna. And you can tell that RM was involved in the writing of this song, especially in his rap section. Compared to their other collabs, this is one of BTS's least known songs because it was so early in their careers, but it's not doing that bad. The special sketch currently has 4 million views on YouTube. This was a pretty big project for the label. They released a teaser video, a behind the scenes, an extra Christmas cover to promote the song, and an iTunes download link in the description of the music video. The song peaked at number 45 in Korean charts.
Wow. Oh, you guys been telling me about this.
Supreme Boy is a South Korean rapper and producer. He was a trainee to become one of BTS's members. However, he ended up not being in the group and stayed in Big Hit as a producer. In this song, he works mainly as a producer, but I decided to include him in this list because he raps the whole chorus. So, since he was already a trainee to be part of BTS, he gets BTS's sound. However, leaving his personal controversies aside, I feel that he was not the right fit for BTS.
Oh, so he has controversies, huh?
Because his voice and style are just not as strong as BTS's. The only big interaction they had was in 2017, when he performed this song with BTS on one of their concerts. And this is a very good song from the rap line. Supreme Boy is definitely a very good producer, but maybe he's just that. I don't think ARMYs really consider this song to be a collaboration. Supreme Boy is barely there, and BTS outshines him. So as a song, this is definitely a fan favorite, but not because Supreme Boy is in it. Also, this song is a B-side, and its popularity is mainly attributed to BTS, because the ones who know Supreme Boy know him because of BTS. So there wasn't really any non-fan to fan conversion. In conclusion, this is a 10 out of 10 song, not a 10 out of 10 collaboration.
Ah, you guys been telling me to check that out too.
If you see the original songwriting credits of Danger by BTS, you will notice the name Tan Bui. He is an Australian Vietnamese singer and songwriter, and he got to collaborate with BTS on a remix version of the song titled Danger Mo Blue Mix. Tan is an incredible singer, and his voice works very well with BTS's sound. I couldn't find any interactions between Tan and BTS except for a music video and this promotional video.
BTS!
When it comes to the actual song, the original Danger is definitely more hip-hop focused and has a rebellious tone, while this remix is more R&B, but the message of a dangerous love is still present. I think Tan wrote great lyrics for his English part, but I will forever wonder how the song would sound like if he sang it in Vietnamese. And despite not being one of BTS's most popular collaborations, the ARMYs who know about it consider it one of the best BTS collabs, so it had very good reception. There was a music video teaser and an official music video, which has 9 million views.
Featuring Designer. I never heard of one with Designer, I'm not gonna lie. But this song is so fire.
BTS met the American rapper Designer at the 2017 Billboard Music Awards. Months later, they released
I'm not gonna lie. Designer's trash, man. Why? Why did they have to collab with BTS? Designer is so trash.
These two remixes produced by the DJ Stevie Aoki. One of these featured Designer. When BTS met Designer, it was so chaotic, but I actually like this interaction a lot. Designer is funny and seems nice.
We just took some awards home, man. I got my brothers here.
And I like how it seems like he's always rapping.
Came together at the Billboard Awards before, you know what I'm saying? We collided, we had a great time, great energy. His manager seen, we went to the studio, he put it up, pulled the track up.
Stevie Aoki did a great job with the remix. Designer, on the other hand, added a rap part that was not the best. Don't get me wrong, he seems like a very nice guy, and his lyrics
I've never heard it, and I could just tell by Bora saying, don't get me wrong, he's a nice guy. That just says a lot.
are fun and his rap style can be very cool at times, but his part feels so disconnected from the song. Mic Drop is a fun, cool song, but that doesn't mean that the lyrics have to be meaningless. Mic Drop has a purpose and a message that Designer completely ignored. He said for Billboard, what Mic Drop means to me is definitely like when you really amazingly, tremendously kill the beat, and you just drop the mic after that. You just know that you did your thing on that, and I think
that's crazy. That's actually crazy.
this is the main reason why he raps nonsense in the song. Which I actually
I'm not even gonna do that to you guys. I am not gonna do that to you guys. I was about to go back. That was trash. Holy, that was trash. I'm not gonna lie. Designer was definitely one of the artists that I would have never guessed they would have collaborated with BTS, because his most famous song, let's be real, was Panda at one point in life. You know what I'm saying? But even that song is like, what is he even saying in that song, right? Like, I just knew from the jump when she said that there was a collab with Designer. I said, oh yeah, Designer's part was for sure trash, and there we go.
Actually don't dislike. I like listening to songs with no deep meanings too, but maybe they should have collabed in other songs.
Facts.
Also, Designer's rap is 1 minute and 14 seconds, making Suga and J-Hope share RM's part. On a positive note, we got to listen to Suga and J-Hope rap in English for at least a few seconds. I feel that the most known versions for ARMY are the original BTS version and the Stevie Aoki remix, but the version with Designer has 190 million streams on Spotify, making it the second most streamed version of the song, only after the original Stevie Aoki remix. And I feel that some of these streams are from locals because this was the version that was sent to radio by BTS and the one that debuted at number 28 on the Billboard Hot 100. So I'm obviously being a little harsh on this song because it's not bad at all. I'm just comparing it to other amazing BTS collaborations.
And you know what? That's the thing too. The song itself is a banger. That beat, banger. But the Designer part, that shit gotta go. That shit was trash.
So I have to be very specific. Before you object, I want to say that I love this song and it's one of my summer anthems, but as a collaboration, I don't think it's as good as the others. This song is the second single of the soundtrack of BTS's mobile game, BTS World. It was sung by V, J-Hope, and the Swedish singer Zara Larsson. I've always thought that there is something really cool in the way Taehyung and J-Hope's voices complement each other. And Zara Larsson's voice shines just as much as Taehyung and J-Hope's. Zara Larsson said that she never actually got to meet BTS, so we didn't have any interactions, but she has only said nice things about them.
I felt so lucky that they wanted to work with me. I mean, they are the biggest band right now, like, period. In the world. I just felt honored to be a part of it because, as I said before, their music is really translating into every country, every genre.
J-Hope was one of the songwriters, and the lyrics continue with the album's theme of following your dreams. When it comes to the fans' reception, I feel like there are people who like this song more than Dream Glow, and there are people who like Dream Glow more than this song. But at the end of the day, both songs are generally liked by ARMYs. And I have to say it, this song did not reach the general public because Zara Larsson is famous, but she's not the most recognizable name of this list. So the listeners are mostly ARMYs. But
and that's true because I don't know who Zara Larsson is.
That is not necessarily a bad thing. This song by Lee Seung-gi was first released in 2012, and it featured RM and J-Hope before BTS's debut. In 2020, Lee Seung-gi released a remastered version of the song as part of his compilation album The Project, and I recommend streaming this version because unlike the first version, it has proper credits and the streams count as BTS streams. The only public interaction I could find was during the 2019 Golden Disc Awards, so we don't know their relationship, but they seem very friendly with each other. This is a beautiful song, and I think RM and J-Hope's raps are a very nice addition and feel natural. The song is about how the pain of a heartbreak will eventually pass. And it always surprises me how good BTS were as artists and songwriters even before their debut. Most ARMYs that know this song know it because it was re-released in 2020, and I think that is a good thing. Thanks to this song, newer ARMYs got the chance to discover this and other BTS pre-debut songs. So this song may not have created new armies, but it made the ones who were already armies listen to BTS's beginnings.
Oh, you know what? I love this song. This song is so fire. I've heard this song.
American singer Love first met BTS in one of their Wembley shows. That's when the guys asked him to be part of a collaboration with them. Love and BTS have mentioned each other many times in interviews, and Love was even a special guest in one of BTS's shows for iHeartRadio.
Love is here. Take my chair, Love.
I've realized that there is a common theme with remixes, and it's that when BTS releases a song, it's very hard for a remix with another artist to be better than the original BTS song, because when the song is meant for BTS, it's meant for BTS only, and the remix collaborations with Western artists are smart for radio, but that doesn't always mean that they are better. Love's part is not bad at all. It's actually very good.
It is.
But the original verses by BTS were much better. And I don't love the way these feature artists take the whole intro of BTS's songs and then don't add anything special. Just like with Mic Drop featuring Designer, the song feels divided. Love sings the first part and BTS the second part. It doesn't feel like a natural collaboration. It feels like two good songs put together in one. However, this type of collaborations made sense at the time. BTS were becoming more recognizable for the general public, and this remix attracted some fans because it was the one sent to radio stations and the version that entered the Billboard Hot 100.
I like this song too, with Jason Derulo.
This remix of the popular TikTok sound by Josh685 featured the American singer Jason Derulo and BTS's members Jungkook, Suga, and J-Hope. I won't talk about Jason Derulo, how he tried to steal the song from Josh, or what he has to say or not say about BTS, but I'll mention one thing. This is a good song because BTS is in it and because Josh made a great beat. Jason Derulo's parts are just not memorable for me. However, I believe Jason Derulo and Jungkook's voices work pretty well together. Many believe that this collaboration came out of nowhere because BTS didn't even mention Jason Derulo before. Still, Jason's voice is not bad at all, but the song with only his vocals can get a little boring. There's nothing extremely interesting about the song, especially to be promoted as a single with a music video and everything, but BTS knew how to add interesting elements. This is a good beat, even though some people hate it because it kept appearing on TikTok, and that can be annoying, but BTS saw the potential that the beat had. Jungkook sings the same lyrics as Jason Derulo, but at least there is this back and forth between them, so it sounds way more dynamic and fun, which is the main purpose of a song like this. And then Suga raps in Korean, and of course his lyrics are so poetic and smart, and they still make sense with Jason's lyrics, but they are so much more clever and interesting. Then J-Hope raps in English and in Korean. This is how you feature in a remix of a song. You don't take away from the original. You add new interesting parts that show the best of everyone. ARMY's response was actually pretty good. A pretty common theory is that they released this collaboration because at the time, BTS's US distributor was Columbia, and Josh685 was recently signed to Columbia. So releasing a remix with BTS made the song reach #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, something that they couldn't do with the Jason Derulo only version. And do you really want to listen to Savage Love without this iconic BTS intro?
You know what's crazy? I agree with what she's saying, but nonetheless, I like the songs. Am I wrong? Do I need a little bit more history here? Because I've heard some of these songs and I like them. I don't know.
Months before the announcement of the collaboration, Snoop Dogg kept mentioning that he was going to release a song with BTS.
What's the latest with the BTS single?
You gotta talk to them, but my parts are in.
And despite Snoop
Yeah, shout out to Snoop, man.
Without confirming it multiple times, BTS had to pretend like nothing was happening.
I'm ready for this collaboration with Snoop Dogg.
Are we gonna collaborate with him?
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
We're open. Come on, Snoop, call us.
Didn't he confirm it that you guys were doing this collaboration?
I don't know actually, because you know the label's gonna hate us. So
Later, the record producer Benny Blanco announced that he was releasing this song with Snoop Dogg and BTS's vocal line.
I want to be in the band. I want to like sing and dance and do like, I don't know. I think I could do it.
No.
Although we haven't seen any interactions, BTS made references to Snoop Dogg on BTS songs quite a few times. Also, Benny Blanco talks all the time about how he met BTS, how crazy their concerts are, and how they were the ones with the idea to have Snoop Dogg feature in the song.
I asked them, I was like, hey, who should we put on this song? And they were literally just like, Snoop. That was like the first thing they said.
The song turned out to be really nice, and it truly feels like a summer song. I honestly expected way more of Snoop Dogg's burst.
See, that's the thing about Snoop. He's capable to hop on beats, but there are some times where he's not gonna be able to kill. I mean, we gotta think about it too. He's been rapping for years, so I'm not really expecting too much craziness, only because he's already a seasoned rapper. But to be honest, I wouldn't really expect something too crazy from him. Am I wrong for that? Because honestly, I feel like the older the rapper gets, the new life they have, they don't really talk about the same thing, or if they, it's just different. It's just different. They're going through something different in their life. So let me listen to this verse again real quick.
I honestly expected way more of Snoop Dogg's burst.
See, Snoop is the type of rapper that will listen to the beat and will flow with the beat. So if you notice, he's going very well with the beat. It's like so he's one of those artists, if you notice, to a lot of his music that he's done throughout the years nowadays, he flows like that. So I would honestly expect something like this from Snoop.
But it's still a cool, catchy song with a different concept, a fun music video, and a lot of potential to be a well-known summer song. Something Benny Blanco has done so many times already. And remember that this is BTS's latest song, so don't forget to stream it. After Love was featured in Make It Right, Jimin and Jungkook were featured in Love's song Cool. The reason why I think this collaboration worked so much better than their previous collaboration is because this song was meant to be a feature song. Make It Right featuring Love was a remix that, compared to their other remixes, didn't work as well in my opinion. This doesn't mean that they are not a good match, and this song is the proof of that.
Don't lie to me, I just got in my head. When the morning comes, you're still in my bed.
This song is not a single, so there wasn't a lot of non-fans getting to know about BTS because of this song. However, most ARMYs love the song, and it's one of the most streamed songs on Love's album, only after his most promoted singles. This song is the first single of the soundtrack of BTS's mobile game BTS World, and it was composed by the English singer Charli XCX. Charli met BTS when she was in Korea for a festival in 2017. All their interactions were private, but she shared on Twitter that they were welcoming and nice, and that was the moment they talked about working together on a song. She also said that the version she wrote was about meeting someone at a club, but the guys changed it to be about following your dreams and becoming empowered. This post and this interview are the only interactions we have.
Like BTS collectively want to own a duck restaurant.
Just one of them.
Is it RM?
No, Jungkook.
The song is sung by Jin, Jimin, Jungkook, and Charlie XCX. And this was a smart decision because their voices work so well together. First, Charlie and Jungkook sing together in English. And then Jimin and Jin start singing in Korean, and this combination truly feels magical.
Sorry.
Jungkook sing together in English. And then Jimin and Jin start singing in Korean, and this combination truly feels magical. This is a calm but happy song,
That bangs. Wow.
and everyone shines. I feel like this could have been a huge song with the general public if it was promoted properly, but I think it was not their intention to make a big deal out of this. The song feels personal and like it was meant for ARMYs to listen to, not to be a big promoted single, so it serves its purpose. This song is the third single of the soundtrack of BTS's mobile game BTS World. It's a rap-focused song with RM, Suga, and the American rapper Juice WRLD. Their voices work so well together, and I don't think it's only the fact that they are all rappers, but I feel that this is
R.I.P. Juice WRLD, for real. Damn.
is a very well-structured song. It's not simply RM's verse, J-Hope's verse, Juice WRLD's verse, the end. Instead, there is a lot of back and forth. And that is one of my favorite ways artists collab, because it doesn't feel that it's someone featuring someone. It's more about artists complementing each other while also showing their best selves. BTS really did not have to release such good songs for a mobile game. These three collaborations and BTS's single Heartbeat are such good songs, and aside from the mobile game, this is a very innovative project. I understand why it was not a priority for BTS to promote this OST album, but I wish these songs, especially this collaboration with Juice WRLD, were more appreciated. And despite not being the song with the most streams, I feel like there were more Juice WRLD fans getting to know about BTS because of this collab.
Facts. And I like that she said that. I love that she said that, because Juice WRLD at one point was at the top with the youth. I'm not gonna lie. And then after his passing, obviously they kept streaming his music, showing him love, but I love the fact that she said that, because it's not just bias, like, oh, yeah, because of BTS, everyone knows Juice WRLD is. It's like, that could be the case too, I'm not gonna lie, but in the US, for sure, Juice WRLD was talked about heavily.
Than Charlie XCX fans getting to know about BTS, even though Dream Glow is the most popular song from this album. So this is one of the most useful collaborations, because the general public actually got to appreciate BTS. Sadly, we never got to see any interactions between BTS and Juice WRLD, but his music, including his collaborations with BTS and Suga, will forever be remembered. BTS saw Nicki Minaj perform at the Billboard Music Awards 2017, and this is basically the only moment they were seen together at an event. I really want them to meet each other in person, because it seems like they truly respect one another.
I really with them. I mean, everyone does, and their album is doing its thing, I will say that.
They're on here next week.
Out next week?
Yeah, they're doing 3 shows at Staples Center next week.
I won't be here!
Despite not recording the song or filming the music video together, Nicki Minaj understood what the song is about and added a fun, catchy rap which fits perfectly.
What's good, Korea? You know I've been on boards for my whole career. I'm about to jet in the Lear and put more than my hands in the air.
We all love the original Idol. But this remix is a fan favorite. However, all the
That's
attention
dope.
went to the original BTS version. This
Oh, yeah.
remix has less views and streams than the original Idol, since the music video was released 2 weeks after the original version by only BTS. Also, they never got to perform the song together, so ARMYs are way more familiarized with the original version because they perform it so many times. This remix was also the one they promoted on the US. They sent this version to radio, and this remix was the one that debuted at number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100, so it definitely attracted some of the non-fans' attention.
And then once again, Nicki Minaj, top of the list when it comes to the US, you know what I'm saying? One of the illest to do it out of New York. So it's like that brought a lot of her fans, the Barbs, to get to know BTS and potentially becoming ARMY. You know what I'm saying?
But be next in line.
That's dope. Oh, okay. Let me pause this real quick. Okay, I gotta say, a lot of the songs that we just checked out, I gotta say 50-50 of them I haven't heard, and I've heard some. But the ones that I've heard that she said that, you know, they weren't really liked by the ARMY, I'm kind of surprised because I'm over here thinking like, damn, that song was fire. When I heard it, I was like, that song's fire. So that just makes me want to be like, let me actually listen to the original version and see what the fuss is about. Because if the ARMY's not really enjoying this one, what is that sounding like? You know what I'm saying? So I need to listen to the originals for real. Because I gotta say, for the Idol one, I've actually listened to the original one more than I've listened to the Nicki Minaj one. I've never listened to the Nicki Minaj one, to be honest.
BTS first met Halsey at the 2017 Billboard Music Awards, and then became friends. 2 years later, they released Boy With Love, and this became a moment in BTS's history. There are many compilation videos of their interactions because they did not only release the collab and moved on, they also performed it together at the 2019 Billboard Music Awards, the 2019 iHeartRadio Jingle Ball, and BTS's concert in France. Halsey also was present in some of BTS's interviews, behind-the-scenes videos, and practices. She gave them friendship bracelets. They talk about each other in many interviews. Suga and Halsey collabed again in Suga's Interlude, a song for Halsey's album, and he even got to meet her newborn baby. She also attended BTS's concert in LA in 2021, so their friendship makes this song a very natural collaboration. Halsey was the perfect choice for this song. Her voice fits the chorus and they all blend together perfectly. However, I feel that maybe she blends in too well, to put it in a nice way. I cannot really say that she contributed to anything big in the song. I can barely hear her. Her voice is more present in the Spotify version than in the music video, but still, when I listen to this song, I only picture BTS singing it. And I think the biggest proof of this is that this is not a remix. This is the only version there is, but BTS can perform it perfectly without her. So for me, this song is pop perfection, but not necessarily because Halsey is in it. Despite all of this, the song was still very well received by ARMYs, Halsey's fans, and the general public. The music I think the biggest proof of this is that this is not a remix. This is the only version there is, but BTS can perform it perfectly without her. So for me,
okay, this is one that I'm gonna have to disagree with. I'm gonna have to disagree with it. Cause personally, I've heard this song on YouTube Music, and I hear her just fine. Personally, this song is a banger, and I think the reason is a banger, to be honest, is because of the bond they had when they made this song and the way that they, you know, interacted with each other to build up to the big collaboration. So I necessarily personally feel that this song is what it is because of their bond and the dynamic they had when they made the song. So together, this is why this song became pop perfection. You know? So I feel like, yeah, they could have probably made a song similar, but I feel like with the input of Hazley, I feel like, you know, it gives us the perfection we needed. So I feel like this was a little bit, I don't really agree. I think they do need her in it, you know, like it's their song.
This song is pop perfection, but not necessarily because Halsey is in it. Despite all of this, the song was still very well received by ARMYs, Halsey's fans, and the general public. The music video broke the 24-hour record in YouTube. The song debuted at number 8 in the Billboard Hot 100. The song and album made BTS sweep award shows in Korea for the first time. And it's also funny how this collaboration made Halsey become the first American to win a Daesan, a major prize in Korea.
Wow.
Boy With Love is a pop anthem that will go down in pop culture, and it deserves all the records and awards it received.
You see, so how can you say that? So that doesn't make sense then. I mean, the song, it is what it is because of their collaboration. Let's be real. We can't take that away from her. We can't take that away from them. You know what I'm saying? So
the story of this collaboration is insane. Megan literally had to fight in court for this song to be released. After BTS released Butter in 2021, they asked Megan Thee Stallion to be part of a remix of the song. She accepted, but her label, 1501 Certified Entertainment, blocked the release of the song with the excuse that the collaboration wouldn't be good for her career, and that they would only accept if she pays them a fee of $100,000. Megan really wanted this song to be released, so she sued the label. With a little help from BTS's legal team, Megan's lawyers convinced the court to clear the release. The funniest thing is that we got to learn about this remix because of the lawsuit documents.
That's
which,
crazy.
by the way, say that this is a swap agreement, meaning that we are getting a Megan Thee Stallion featuring BTS someday. I think all of this made the remix a very special collab.
It's the hot girl coach and BTS.
BTS and Megan met months later, and it seems like they truly respect and care for each other. She also joined them in their LA concert and proved that they sound amazing together. They fought for this, and it was worth it because the remix is one of their best. Butter is a fun, catchy song that was meant to be a summer song, and Megan got that. Her rap fits perfectly. And I loved how she didn't only have one verse. She also opened the song and joined the rappers in the final part.
That's dope.
I've seen ARMYs wanting a collaboration with Megan since 2019, when they didn't even talk about the other. So the response was very positive, and everyone welcomed Megan with open arms, especially after everything she went through to release the remix. And this collaboration also attracted the general public's attention and helped the song stay at number 1 for more weeks in the Billboard Hot 100, and it instantly became one of BTS's most iconic collaborations. Before I mention number 1, I want to give a special mention to Stevie Aoki and his collaborations with BTS, the original Mic Drop remix, Wasted on Me, and The Truth Untold. The reason why I didn't rank these songs is because if I included BTS collaborations with DJs and producers, the list would be so long. Also, I cannot really compare these songs with the collaborations I'm mentioning because Stevie Aoki does not sing or rap, and I cannot say if his voice complements BTS or not, but he definitely has a unique way of producing and he gets BTS's sound. But if you're still interested in my opinion about these songs, you can watch my Ranking Every BTS Stevie Aoki collab video. I ranked these 3 songs and Stevie Aoki's remix of Blueberry Eyes by Max and Suga.
I love this song. It sucks that it got blocked off from the reaction video, but if you guys were to see that footage, I'm not gonna lie, I was singing in here. My wife was singing in here. We were having a ball, man. We were just, you are my universe. Dude, what and I wanted to do you first. Like, come on, man.
Coldplay has explained how they got to work with BTS many times.
Someone said to me, oh, BTS asked you to do a song for them. Well, that's what I got told. And at the time I was like, that's never going to work ever. And then one day the right song just kind of arrived. And I just knew at the time, okay, this is the song we're supposed to do with BTS, and it's supposed to be about people who can't be together or told they shouldn't be together. Then it felt really natural. I mean, it's still quite a bizarre, I mean, we look like they're gym teachers, but...
I think these two groups are extremely compatible despite not being very similar at first glance. And I think this is because they share a deep passion for music and they love talking about their composition process and their desires to convey meaningful messages. The reception was extremely positive. ARMYs loved this collaboration and how they all seemed like they genuinely wanted to work with each other. This was also the first time the 7 members of BTS accepted to be in a music video that is not on their channel. This just shows how committed they were to the song. They performed it together at the 2021 American Music Awards, one of the biggest nights in BTS's history. I've seen that many Coldplay fans and casual listeners were surprised by this song because they expected BTS to be the typical boy band that only releases pop music. So it was nice to see people getting to know about BTS's passion for music. Both groups loved the recording process so much that they filmed a short documentary of how they made this song.
I'm gonna watch that on my own time. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna watch that in my own time because this song was so powerful and so beautiful. I want to really see. Oh man, you know, okay. One thing that I love, just so you guys know, one thing that I truly love is seeing the process of an artist develop a song. I'm a big fan of seeing well, technically you would call it BTS, which is behind the scenes. But, you know, we'll just say behind the scenes. But the behind the scenes of an artist being in the studio, seeing what they go through. I've seen it with plenty of artists online, obviously. And shout outs to one of the homies that invited me to the studio one time. I couldn't go though. But I always been a big fan of just seeing that recording process and just seeing them get into that creativeness and just what they're going through in their head and their mannerisms, if you know how they interact with each other. Like I'm a big fan of that stuff. So I'm gonna definitely watch this because I know if I watch it, I'm gonna probably get copyrighted or blocked.
A whole documentary for one song, but it makes sense because it's a very important song for them as artists. BTS were already fans of Coldplay and they respect them so much. Coldplay has also said multiple times how much they admire the way BTS is capable of bringing communities together all over the world and how their music transcends language and countries. And they meant it because Chris Martin was not afraid to let BTS write their lyrics and sing their parts in Korean.
That's dope.
He even learned the Korean lyrics and joined.
Bro, like, do you understand? Well, I'm sure. Okay, I'm asking dumb questions. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be talking to you guys like that. But it's just the impact that I hear when I listen to that is crazy.
He even learned the Korean lyrics and joined them. And with the exception of the raps, he sings the Korean parts in his own concerts.
Wow.
And the song represents exactly that. Coldplay wrote the song about a love that is not supposed to make sense because they are from completely different worlds.
Can't be together because we come from different worlds.
But they want to prove that love goes beyond all those barriers. It's the perfect theme for a collaboration between BTS and Coldplay. It's meaningful, it works with BTS's message, every member shines, both groups really wanted to work with one another, and it feels very authentic to both BTS and Coldplay.
Wow. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was amazing. I'm sure and I know for a fact this is not all the collaborations because this video was 3 years old already. But I was just interested because I wanted to see what was going on 3 years ago. But obviously as of now, we're going to get some different stuff. Their solo projects and stuff like that. I hope she has individual members and their solo collaborations. Does she? Let me know in the comments, man. I'm excited. But this was so dope. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said earlier too, I feel like I enjoyed a lot of these collaborations already. But that does make me want to now go see those songs in the original versions just to see, what the difference is, and just the change of words or whatever. So we're gonna definitely do that on this channel. So I'm gonna be hopping on that. The next video that you guys are gonna see that's music related is I'm gonna be reacting to every single member of BTS, and I'm gonna do one of their songs each. So obviously a total of 7 songs. I don't know how long the video is gonna be. I hope that all of them get cleared and we're able to at least watch it together. I don't care if it's copyrighted. It's fine with me. I just want to genuinely check out these songs with you guys. I know you guys have probably heard them, but I do appreciate you guys coming back and checking out these videos with me and getting to see somebody brand new that's just joining the army, get to know our BTS, you know what I'm saying? So big shout outs to you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Peace.